Welcome to all the students there. I hope you guys are enjoying the structure of this course, the way in which it has been designed. Okay. Um, I have not been a student of this course, so it the perception differs. Sometimes what happens is I might think that this steps like initially a video and then practice test and then speed test. Based on my perception, I'm setting it that way. Now, I really want your reviews, okay, about how are you actually finding them, especially those students who are watching this video today, as in, fine, let me tell the date also. I think 6th, basically 5th, this video is going to be released tomorrow, right? So 6th of May, if you are watching it on 6th of May, I really want your opinion about the design, the structure in which this course has been going on. The reason being, I need your inputs. I need your inputs on if you feel that if there were more speed tests, or if you feel that I don't know. That's the thing I'm trying to understand from you. I am doing it from my perspective. This feels right for me. I could be completely wrong, or there could be some additions which you feel that or modifications which you feel that can enhance the quality of this course. Please provide them. I will be waiting for them. Okay. And then uh, if it makes sense for me, if it feels that yeah, this is right, I will definitely include them. Cool. Today's session is on squares. I mean, this video is on squares. Sorry. And for the foundation course, I want you to learn how do you find the squares of numbers from 1 to 100, the most effective way, within 5 seconds, not more than that. Okay. uh, just to give you a small demonstration. Now, what is 56 square? 56 square, if you ask me, it is 3631. All right. What is 93 square? 93 square, if you ask me, it is 49 and then 86, sorry. So you can also do it mentally at this pace, or maybe even better than this, if you learn this technique. There is a clause for it. Now, what is the clause? The clause is you should remember the squares from 1 to 30. I will also help you out with that. How do you remember? Now, 1 to 20, most of you, I'm assuming, you will be knowing. Okay, if in case you don't know, the first homework for you is by heart 1 to 20 squares. Okay, 1 to 10, I am sure you will be knowing. 11 to 19, 11 to 15 also, I'm pretty sure that most of you will be knowing. So remaining part by heart. I will give you a small hint, or maybe a technique to remember squares from 21 to 30. Fine. Observe. It's pretty simple. It's a simple observation. 21 square is 441. Okay. 29 square is 841. Observe the last two digits. 22 square is 484. I remember them. That's how I'm writing. There is no calculation there. I just remember 22 square. That's why I'm writing it directly. 28 square is 784. Last two digits are same. 23 square is 529. 27 square is 729. 24 square is 576. 26 square is 676. Last two digits, and even again here, last two digits, they are same. So if you initially remember these four, you can start guessing these four to start off with. All right, today. Then obviously, once you are kind of used to these numbers, automatically it gets registered in your memory. But initially, to give you a head start, This is going to be helpful. Last thing that we are left, I mean, the only square that we have left out from 1 to 30 in this discussion is 25, and 25 square is the most widely used square number throughout our life. 625, I think that was pretty easy to remember also, probably that's why it was widely used even in our school books. Anyways, now if I know squares from 1 to 30, if I know this, you can make magic with with this knowledge. I mean, in terms of reproducing the squares from 1 to 100. Let's go with the technique now. There are three categories. Understand this carefully. Okay, you might feel that, you know, from to remember squares from 1 to 100 there are further three categories. I need to remember squares from 1 to 30. Guys, even if let's say you don't want to master this technique, you have to remember squares from 1 to 30. All right, let's first of all understand that. So case 1 is numbers between 30 and 50. Like I said, there are three steps. Let's take an example. If I have to find the square of 44, okay, which is between 30 and 50. Step 1 is you find out how much this number is less than 50. Pretty simple, right? 50 minus 44, basically. For any number between 30 and 50, you take the difference of that number and 50. Here in this case it is 6. Second step, square that number. Square this number, which is going to be how much? 36. Your answer, this answer will have two parts, left hand side and right hand side. Write this here. Basically what you have done so far, you have a number, you have taken the difference, you have squared that number, and you have written on the right hand side of the answer. What's the third step? Third step is you have a magic number here. Magic number is 25. Don't ask me why. That's why it's called as magic number. Okay, 25 is constant for all the numbers from 30 to 50. Fine. From 25 you subtract the number what you get in step 1, that is 6. You get 19, and you write that here. We'll take one more example, don't worry. Fine, let's say I'll take simple example for understanding, then we can go for complicated ones. 46 square. What did I say? First step is you find how much this number is less than 50. How much is it? 4. Square that number, you have 16, right hand side of the answer. Subtract this 4 from 25, the magic number. 25 minus 4 is 21. You have 2116. That's your answer. Thank you. I know it is really effective. Okay. Now let's take one complicated number. The only thing is I want a carry from the right hand side. I'm sure you would have predicted what to do. Let me explain that. Let's say 38 square. If I have to find out what is 38 square, then same, 50 minus 38, 12. 12 square, okay, I'll write 12 here. 12 square, 144. But I don't write 144 on the right hand side of the answer. Instead I take one carry to the left hand side and then I write 44, because on the right hand side I can have only two values for this system. Fine. 144. Next part, pretty simple. 25 minus 12. 25 minus 12 is 13. Carry is 1, so 14. 1444. Hope this is clear. Randomly, let's take some number and start doing it mentally. Do it with me. All right. Let's say 45 square. I will give you a simple technique for numbers ending with 5 later. 42 square. Okay, 42 square, difference 8. 8 square, 64. So right hand side is taken care of. It is 64. 25 minus 8. What is 8? Difference between 50 and 42. 25 minus 8 is how much? 13. 25 minus 8, I'm sorry, 25 minus 8 is 17, right? So 17, and then you have 64, 1764. I mean, I just lost the focus. Sorry for that. Let's take one more example. Let's say, okay, simple one, 47 square. Fine, 47 square. Difference is 3. 3 square is 9, but I want two digits in the right hand side. So it is 09. Alright. Now subtract 3 from 25. You get 22. So answer is 2209. You can do it mentally and pretty fast. Fine. Uh, that's about it. Now let's move on to second case. Second case is, one second. Okay. Second case is numbers between 50 and 80. 50 and 80. Alright. Procedure is very similar. Let's see small changes. Let's take 56. 56 square is, here you find out how much this number is more than 50, and that is 6. Square, sorry, square that number, you have 36. Now the magic number remains same, it is 25. You don't subtract from 25, but you add this value 6 to 25 to get 31. So simple, so simple. All right, one more example. Let's say 62 square. 62 square, 12. Okay, 12 square, 144. One carry, 44. These are two parts, it's not one basically. Left hand side and right hand side, right? Okay, so 62 minus 50 is 12, so 144, and then add 12 to 25, you get 37, plus one carry, 38. That's all. Hope this is clear. Let's take a bigger number. Now why do you have to remember squares from 1 to 30? Because let's say if you have to find out 76 square, okay, if you have to find out 76 square, what happens now is 76 is more than 50 by how much? 26. So 26 square, you should be able to know, I mean reproduce that mentally. 26 square is 676. Fine, 676, and then you add 26. Basically this is a surplus. You add 26 to 25, you get 51. 51 plus 6 is 57. 5776. That's it. Hope this is clear. Last case is 80 to 100. How do you find squares from 80 to 100? Now I want you to take a guess for this. I will find out the square using the method. I want you to crack the method. Okay, all right, let's say 92 square. Answer is, here's the answer. So what do you think? What probably is the technique? Technique is, let me reveal. You find out how much this number is less than 100. Okay, from 100, 92 is less by 8. So you square that number and write in the right hand side. Now what's the magic number? Is it 25? No. You might be thinking, is it 50? No. Is it 100? No. It is the number itself. From the given number itself, you subtract 8. Well, now what is 8? 8, you have obtained 8 by subtracting 92 from 100. Okay, that is the first step. You get the value 8 by subtracting 92 from 100. Then you square this number and write on the right hand side. Now you subtract this number 8 from the given number itself, that is 92 minus 8, you get 84. That's it. Let's take one more example. Let's say 96 square. What is 96 square? Very simple. So 4 square is 60, 96 minus 4 is 92. That's all. It is 9216. What is 84 square? 84 square, you have 16, which is 100 minus 84, and 16 square is 256. 16, subtract 16 from 84 to get 78, 68. 68 plus 2, 70. Answer is 7056. Hope this is clear. That's it. This is a very simple and really effective technique. Now let me just discuss a couple of observations. Fine. Observations in the topic of squares. First one being numbers ending with 5. So whenever you get any number, not necessarily only two digit, when you have any number ending with 5, there is a shortcut and very easy way in which you can find the squares of number. How is that? 35 square. Always remember, number ending with 5, the square of it ends with 25. And the remaining numbers you can find out by doing this simple operation, that is the other number what is left out apart from 5, in this case it is 3. You multiply that 3 with 1 more than 3. You add 1 to it, it becomes 4 basically. So multiply that with 3. 3 into 4, you get how much? 12. So let's say 25 square. So it ends with 25, and then 2 into 1, 1 more than 2 is 3. So 2 into 3, 6. Let's say 45 square. It ends with 25, and then 4 into 5, 20. Let's say 125 square. So 5 ends with 25, same thing. Now 12 into 13. Now how do you do it? I mean, more quickly. First find out 12 square, 144, plus add one more 12 to it. So it becomes 156. Answer is 15625. What did I do? 12 into 13. First I multiplied 12 with 12. And 12 square we know 144, and have added one more 12 because it is 12 into 13, not 12 into 12. So 12 into 13. So I get 15625. Now you can do it however you want. That was just my approach. Well, this is one of the observations. Another, look at this. Whenever you have a number which ends with 1, or be it also 9, or be it also 6, or be it also 4. Now what am I trying to do is, we know how to, or we can easily find out the squares of numbers ending with 0 and ending with 5. It can be 30, 35. We can find out the squares of these two numbers quickly because of the technique that we know. It can be 30, 30 square, pretty simple, 900. Similarly, I can find out the square of 40 as well as 45. 45 because of this technique that I have learned, right? Now, you can easily find or have an observation which probably can be useful somewhere in your competitive exams preparation. Fine. That is, if I have to find the squares of the numbers 1 less than these values, it can be 39, or it can be 41, or it can be 44, or 46. What's the observation? Observation is, look at the numbers, look at the squares now. 40 square is 1600. You add 40 and 41 to it. 40 plus 41, that is 81. It becomes 1681. This is 41 square. So if you have to calculate 41 square, you can easily do it by finding out 40 square and then adding 40 and 41 to it. Similarly, let's say if I have to find out 31 square. What is 30 square? It is 900. Add 30 and 31 to it. You get 961. These are the observations which you naturally start making during your preparation. Fine. Same thing. Let's say I have to find out, I mean, now we have seen 31 numbers ending with 1, 31, 41. Let's see how do we find the squares of 39. Same thing, 1600 minus 40 minus 39. Just check it out. Okay, it's going to be, since it is subtraction, it is kind of tricky, but we can always use the knowledge of complement that we have learned. So 40 and 39, it is how much? 79. Complement of 79 is 21. So answer is 1521. Hope this is clear, right? So 39 square is 1521. Let's just once cross verify that using the technique that we have already learned. So 11 square is 121. Okay, and subtract 11 from 25, right? 11 from 25, you get how much? 14 plus 1, 15. Yes, 1521. Perfect. So observation, I hope you have understood it. You can also apply the same thing for finding out 46 square also. 46 square, because you know what is the value of 45 square. You can do it mentally. It ends with 25, and then the first two digits will be 4 into 1 more than 4, which is 5. So 4 fives are 20, 25. You know this. Now you just have to add another 44 plus 46, or 44 plus 46, sorry, I'm so sorry, not 44 plus 46, but 45 plus 46. Okay, 45 plus 46. So 45 plus 46 is pretty simple. 45 into 2 plus 1, or 91. So let's do it separately. Let's first add 90 to this. This becomes 2115 plus 1, 2116. So your answer is going to be 2116, which is 46. Now, it's okay if you are kind of confused, watch the video one more time. I mean, these are all my observations, that's all. It is not necessary that you have to follow this. The objective of, I definitely could have easily skipped this part, okay? But I wanted to keep this. The reason being, I want you to be more inquisitive in terms of finding out, or finding out some patterns, okay, or observing certain changes that happens, that naturally, instead of just be reading some books or be watching some videos. When you start doing things on your own, there are few things which comes up naturally, and it's going to be so useful that you will feel it so easy after you start practicing. Enough of gyan. Let me just summarize once. We have learned how to find the squares of numbers from 1 to 100. If the number is between 20 and 50, let's say 46, 47, okay, let's take 39. 39 square, how do we do it? Find out how much 39 is less than 50. 11, square it, you get 121. Keep one carry, 21 right hand side. Subtract 11 from 25, magic number. 25 minus 11, 14. Carry 15. So it is 15 and 21. 1521 is going to be 39 square. That's all. Let me not re-enter that. Next, 50 to 80. Let's take an example of 62. 62 square. 62 is more than 50 by how much? 12. 12 square, 144. So answer has to end with 44. Keep that in your mind. Next, add this 12 to 25, you get 37. Magic number 25, right? 37, you had one carry, 38, so 3844. Hope this is clear. That's for numbers from 50 to 80. Now from 80 to 100, let's take an example of, let's say 91. 91 is less than 100 by 9. Square that number, 81. Subtract 9 from the given number itself. So from 80 to 100, we don't have magic number 25. Rather, we subtract the number from the given number itself. So in this case, the number is 9. How did I get 9? 91 and 100, difference is 9. Subtract 9 from 91, you get 82, and then 9 square is 81. So answer is 8281. That's it. Hope this is clear. Hope this is clear. Now you can just proceed and take the speed test. Fine. I have not given check your speed for this. It would be unfair, because once you know this technique, you can solve problems in couple of seconds, right? Now first master this technique. Now I haven't given practice test for this. I did not think it is necessary. You can just take randomly two numbers and start doing it yourself. Check it in the calculator, master it first, and then go for speed test. Don't hurry, don't hurry. See, in the leaderboard it shows only the first attempt, not the latest attempt. Okay, so be careful with that. You should not have this thing that you should, I mean, the intention is only to be on top in the leaderboard, and you forget about your basics and don't focus much on learning. Don't do that. It's useless. Fine. No one is going to remember who was on the top in the leaderboard of our portal. It is just for building up the competitive spirit. That's all. So practice first. After a couple of hours, take up the speed test. Thank you. I'll see you after you take that speed test. We'll learn one more technique today. Thank you so much. Now when I said one more technique, we'll be learning how do we find the square roots of the numbers in the next video. That's it.